If you're an entrepreneur and you want to scale your business, hiring Ash could be a really fantastic move because he's going to bring great ideas. He's going to bring incredible integrity, and he's just a great person to have to support you, to delegate the things that need to happen in the back end so that you can stay focused on being the most effective entrepreneur that you can be. In terms of strategy, with Asher, he's got a wealth of experience helping people like me build successful businesses. And so I've been very grateful for his wisdom as we've gone about what a good strategy looks like, the big picture, and also down in the weeds, what each step looks like and how much work it's going to take and what the steps are to achieve it. And so now I feel like I've got a very solid pathway articulated. And then there's marketing. Ash is a black belt in marketing and has helped a lot of people like me over the years to market themselves effectively. And so as well as setting all of that up and actually doing quite a lot of the heavy lifting, writing copy and developing marketing materials, he's also taught me along the way how to do that well. So I would say that I've stepped up a couple of belt levels as we've gone. And I now feel much more empowered to do effective marketing myself. I'm noticing now that the way I write content, the way I talk to clients, the way I present myself and my business and my thought leadership has improved out of sight. And then there's sales. He has taught me just really quite simple but comprehensive and very well articulated sales processes. So now when I jump on sales calls, I know exactly the structure of that call. I know how to set the frame for the call. And I'm having the kinds of conversations with prospective clients that I had only dreamed of in the past. And I'm feeling so much more empowered and confident. And to be honest, I'm enjoying those sales calls. In terms of a personal mindset, Asher is really encouraging and grounded. And it's been fantastic having someone who can help me to stay confident and stay positive, having somebody who is at once a really great listener and can hear me out and really, empathically listen and acknowledge the inner challenges that I face as an entrepreneur, and also encourage me and help me to step back from them and make sense of them as a normal part of an entrepreneurial journey. Really holding me accountable and challenging me, but in a wonderful, non-judgmental way. I've just felt encouraged to really deeply explore how I'm showing up and how I might be able to do that better. One of my favorite things about working with Asher was being able to bounce ideas with someone who totally gets what I'm saying very quickly and can help me to articulate them well, all the way from what I want to offer to how I might structure that, to what my entire value ladder looks like, and all the way down to granular things like really great titles. Asher draws on his wealth of marketing experience to make sure that things are going to be speaking the language of my avatar client. And then in terms of offerings and products and my service design, it's just been so nice to be able to bounce ideas with somebody and get really clear on who am I and what's my point of differentiation from my competitors. And then to have Asha going off and doing research and coming back and telling me, what people in my industry are doing well and where the gaps are, and also what the research and what best practice says I might want to be doing, has been invaluable. And it's something that I've just enjoyed so much, really feeling met. It's not like I've had to spend heaps and heaps of time educating Asher in what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It's almost like every time I talk about a new idea with him or talk about my overall strategy, he just gets it. He just gets it. And it's almost like he is an expert in this area and then adds a lot of value. And this meeting of minds has meant that I've arrived at something really useful and coherent much faster and much better than I would have done by myself. I've never met someone who's so good at organizing thoughts, getting them down on paper and turning them into concrete action plans. And it's been so great having somebody guide me through that and articulate my thoughts and order them. And so now everything feels very organized and my plan is really clear. Asha also helped me put together a really solid team, both through hiring new members for my team and also for getting the absolute best out of my existing team. So in the past, I've really struggled in terms of hiring good people. A great example would be what Asha did when I hired my social media marketing team. He's helped me to select the right people, ask the right questions, and then he's helped me to keep them accountable and to get the absolute most out of new hires. And then something that was really surprising for me as well, which I found super helpful, was I already had a great relationship with my existing team and we worked together really well, but Ash has up-leveled that. He's so encouraging and he's very good at empowering my team, my virtual assistant, my designer, my web developer, and keeping them accountable and training them, giving them new skills, and actually encouraging them to go off and learn new things so that they can grow as people. Just how empowered my virtual assistant feels, how much initiative she's taking, how well she's doing her work, the new skills that she's developed, her hunger for new skills, her enthusiasm. It's really fantastic. And there's been a training piece there and also a mindset piece for them, which has been really valuable. Ash has helped me to select the appropriate tools, the ones that I really need. He's helped me to see the limitations of some of the tools I was already using and to select better tools for me. And Ash has also provided me with extensive training in how to use them effectively and get the most out of them. And in fact, he's put together SOPs, operating procedures around those tools. And so now I feel much more confident, A, that I've got the right tools, and B, that I'm using them as effectively as I can. In terms of financial management, well, it's definitely a value add that Asha has a degree in finance. So I was doing I would say actually a pretty bad job of tracking my finances. And so now that's completely systematized. I've got a very clear record of all of my subscriptions and all of my expenses and salaries for my team. And it's actually very reassuring to know what I'm spending and on what. And that helps me to make really effective decisions about hiring and expenditure and where I focus my efforts. Asha, you've worked super hard. I've really felt you in the business. I've really felt you go above and beyond. And I've really noticed your personal investment in my success.